Alright guys, I got that 5.8 Godyr, Flame Deer, whatever you want to call it. That My Way. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm gonna try to do my ways. And then Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are gonna be like highlights and stuff. So GG. Don't forget to like. I got this next level UDYR, the deer montage. Highlight, a big one for a highlight, and then one from like a low replay. I got somebody working on that. So don't forget to like the video, sub if you ain't. Peace, like. Alright, baby, we back once some motherfucking again. I got that 5.8. I got deer my way. So let's get this started. Alright, time to ignore chat because now they're trolling me. So yeah, I'm going to start the Gromparino and go over to the wolf camp. You know, I thought about this. I was like, you have options right now. You know, if you're playing against somebody that's not going to invade, why not go back and pick up your early jungle item? You know, I look at top lane. They have a Scion. I think I have a little bit of time. See, whenever you play against a Scion, you can go top early. You know, he overextends. He's still doing his camp. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this and just back. But yeah, doing this, I use one pot. I'm just gonna run it back. Try not to spend my mana yet. You know, I didn't throw it in turtle. You know, I'll throw it in turtle after about 12 shots, and then boom, turtle, and then flame, try to get that AoE plus having a toad. Instead of just going to Gromp, to what do you call it? You know, sometimes you gotta watch out for that fucker that, does his red buff or does his Gromp camp go straight into your jungle. So if he went into my jungle, I would see him, but boom. But instead of doing Gromp to blue to wolves, like fuck that. You know, if I do blue last, then I have blue for a longer period of time. Plus the runic affinity that I use, I have the buff for 20% longer. So it's definitely worth. I didn't level up my next ability. I went back and picked my chill and smite up. I never do this. I usually pick up my Bambi Sinner, but it doesn't really matter with UDYR. You know, UDYR, tankiness comes from his turtle. Not early, I guess, but as long as you play it smart. So I decided that I am going to just go ahead and farm these next 3 camps. Now, I could just do Gromp to red buff. I have a pot, so I don't have to smite unless I have 2 charges coming up. So if I don't have 2 charges, I won't smite this unless I get really low. I have blue buff, so I'm able to tank with my turtle. I could just do this and just go to the toucan camp and kill the 3 baby ones and get to my level 4 and then gank a lane. Mid lane is the lane I want to gank right now. Mid lane, whenever you're playing against Ahri, so let's pause this. When you look at top lane is free. When Sion's not level 6, ganking Sion before level 6 is what you want to do. But, okay, never mind. He doesn't have Smite. I thought he had Smite, but still, it's still free. When he gets level 6, if you don't block his ulti, he runs away. GG. When Ahri's level 4, you got to try to gank her. So, here I am. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know if I killed a baby. Okay, so I killed the big toucan. I have 2 points in Phoenix. It's not that hard. I got red buff. But you see how I have a blue buff? A little bit less than half? That's a lot, man. Usually, it'd be gone right now, but it's not gone. I did not smite toucan, but I'm going to gank mid lane right now. So I'm thinking should I go all the way around? Now, just to help you guys with your ganking. Now watch this. So when we come out, now here's what's fucked up. Let's see. Boom. I don't know. Okay, you see Jace? He did not go for first, which is perfectly fine. I go first, I come out. He just needs to go at the same time. Now I'm gonna come gank. I get stunned, so we drop a what do you call it? Okay, I drop the bear stance. She charms me. See, right here, she's going to be stunned for 1 second. There's acceleration, gain, shock blast. She should have just flashed instantly. But then again, people are greedy. When people are greedy, how she takes all this damage, she lets Jay jump on top. I run through, I drop the smite, 1, 2. Jay sees that I'm going in, and bam, I flash over. I survive. J4 went back and picked up his jungle item, and he has the red smite, and I back off. Now, what do you want to do here is just instantly heal. Now, I had this thing in the back of my mind, like, okay, J4 might come and try to flash knock me out, but as you can see, rip. I don't even know why he did that. That would not have killed me. So yeah, his flash is down. I go back and let's take a look at the items. I pick up boots and a ruby crystal. Like I said, I usually don't go for my jungle item. But getting it early and playing against a Scion and Ahri, it's actually pretty good when you do gank the lane to have that summoner spell. But yeah, that's the main focus early game is mid lane, trying to build a lead for Jace, or just get him in the game. Sometimes people will still struggle. people will still struggle because, you know, you're playing against a J4, and what does J4 does? He walks into lane, flag, flash, ulties, you're dead. So here's another stun. So another thing is map awareness. If we look at Jace right now, where's Jace? Jace comes back in the lane, right? See, he doesn't see me. See, a lot of times they're not going to see you, but then again, you know, it somewhat doesn't matter as long as they come up and do something. See, I throw it in turtle stance to keep the monkey's agility going. So I think that's at 1 right now. So I'm going to run up to her, bear stance. He doesn't walk past the minion wave. He should have walked past the minion wave. If he walks past the minion wave way before, if you're like over here, then it's obvious that, you know, somebody's, or if you're Ahri, that somebody's ganking. And if she doesn't realize it, then that's next level bad. So I come in here, I get charmed, I'm sitting on top of her, I drop the flame, smite, and I'm going to hit her 4 times, get the flame, and then the shot blast, bear stance. Right here, do not stay on it. If this motherfucker can't jump onto an Ahri and kill her while her charm is down for 5 more seconds, then the dude's bad. So boom, you swat that motherfucker just like that, and you back off. Next step is pushing the lane. I have no mana. I know I need a back. Jace probably wants a back too, and I don't care what he says. I just ganked this lane 2 times. I want to push this to get J4 mid, because what if J4 goes bottom? Oh shit, you pushed the wave. Oh shit, hey, what's up J4? So yeah, you see how you put J4 in the map? Now you can predict what he's going to do. He decided to stay in lane. Don't know why. I decided to stay out too. I guess I felt like I didn't have to go back. Gold count right now, 500. Let's see. So Bambi Center 600. So yeah, I didn't have enough for Bambi, so I decided to stay out. And I think I might have done this camp too. So yeah, there's no need to back. I didn't have anything to do. I didn't do blue until yeah, I did blue my 3rd camp. Yeah, I did Gromp and then Wolf camp, and then came to my blue. So I got a little bit more time on my hands, and I know I can tank this top lane. So I'll pick this up and then go back and buy and do the same rotation, pick that up, stay up in levels, probably pick up Dragon whenever I can. Oh yeah, there's some free farm top lane too. So if you see free farm top, go ahead and take this. And make sure you learn how to last hit underneath the turret. So I waited a second, let the tower shoot the one on the minion so I can try to last hit this one, but I didn't get it because I'm bad. And now we go back, and boom, there's a Cinder. I had 300 left over. I'm not going to save it. I'm going against J4, and J4 does a little bit of 80 damage. Plus, they have an 80 carry, so I just decided to buy my cloth armor. I look at bot lane. It's 61 to 40. You know, not really paying attention. My main focus is mid lane early, and I've done that. So I'm going to show you a couple things. You know, this game, I don't know how to explain. They could have easily turned it around. Like the J4, I don't know what happened. You know, now I get to sit here and watch it. You know, sometimes I get a little bit lazy and I'm focused on what I'm trying to do. And, you know, I don't care what the enemy team. I'm not going to sit there and commentate, you know, while I'm streaming this game. Like, yeah, that J4 should have did this. He should have did that. Because I'm wondering, I was like, holy shit, they did a great job on, you know, making a comeback mid. And see, you see I'm farming right here? And another thing is, like, he should not be overextending. So there's the combo, the R. There's no flash, boom, slap, ignited, just like that. You know, so J4 picking up his red. Ahri gets to push mid. I'm here in mid, so I'll be able to hold this this wave. You know, J4, you know, failing to realize that Ahri has no mana. So J4 just left Ahri in lane with no mana to push this shit out. So I'm right here. I decided to loop around. I go over a ward. She backs, and now I get to tax his lane because I know she has no mana. Why freeze his lane? Oh, shit, Ahri stays now. Okay, now J4's getting his blue. Now Ahri has to sacrifice a wave. No. Okay, J4 keeps the blue or doesn't even do it and decides to back. So, do you see the time they could have saved if both J4 and Ahri just pushed fucking mid and kept me at this turret with the next wave finally coming in? And with the next wave coming in, if you backtrack it to where when they killed Jace, they could have pushed it out. And then boom, they could either pour it back at the same time and then run over to blue buff. Or Ahri can just go mid first if she makes it out before, or yeah, J4 has to go over and do blue. Ahri goes back and buys and runs straight mid and pushes the next wave. But it's not really important because you're not missing anything. See, this is the thing about this elo that you know, I'm just when I look at it, it's like, are you guys really that fucking stupid? You know, it might sound kind of harsh, but I don't give a fuck. You know, when you try to win, you gotta pressure, man. You gotta understand that Ari just died 2 times, but still winning NCS. But you want to try to come back and build a lead. But they don't do that, and then we'll continue to watch it. So there's one thing, remember, guys. So Ari had no mana, J4 had no mana. He just picked up red buff. They just killed Jace. Jace had no flash to get out of there, and they could have just easily pushed mid. And once I came, they could have just. Okay, there's UDYR. We put UDYR in, he's mid, but it doesn't really matter because, you know, you ain't putting me nowhere. I'm just taking this farm, bitch. Don't worry, you'll be seeing me later on in this game. You know, that's my shit. And now, oh yeah, for some reason the blue was up, so I take that shit. I already smited. They got the buffs. So that's all I wanted. I look around and I drop that motherfucking respect. And Young San coming in here. We're gonna drop that flame. There's San dropping the ulti on me. Not really doing a lot of damage. Hits me with the charm. San's gonna come back. I'm gonna run back, so he switches back over. Looks like Gizmo's gonna get worked. He's dropping rib shots like a motherfucker. Shock. Oh my god, he shoots the Scion, but doesn't really matter. So, all right. So now we take a look. Like, little things like that. Because, I'm looking at it, it's like, his blue's up. Really? Like, why the fuck is his blue up? Like, I think when I play this game, I think of, like, way ahead. Like, when I'm done killing somebody, or I'm always ready. I want to have options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's why, I love playing, the game. And I'm able to continue to play the motherfucking deer for 4 or 5 straight fucking years. Is because I don't think like a basic ass fucking mid laner like Ari. I don't think of like J4. Maybe Ari doesn't main the jungle. Is so focused on just, her lane. And that's, you can't do that, guys. You can't do that. Your mind has to be on the game. So like I said, all that just happened would have been avoided if they just pushed out the lane. And then went over here and just did the blue buff together. J4 having his warrior completed, I think, if it was already completed. Or unless he just bought it. But it doesn't matter. They could have done this and pushed this. Ari could have backed and went back. Because, playing against UDYR, I could have gone in there. Or they could have backed right away. And I would have been doing it. And there would have been a full HP J4 with a full HP Ari right there. But instead, they both die. And then we backtrack at what I do. Look at me. Look, okay, I know what they're doing. You see? I'm not like, oh shit, I'm gonna stand right here. I'm not gonna fab. Look at this. Look, it's going down. Could I come over here and stun Ari? Maybe. But look at me. I think ahead, boys. And you gotta think too. You gotta think ahead too. Look at me. Boom. Oh shit. Sion's dead. Oh shit. J4 is dead. Oh, peace late. Ari just died 28 motherfucking seconds. Oh shit. Oh, now Janna's mid lane? Why the fuck is Janna mid lane? See, that's the thing. When your eyes are open and you see all this, and every game is different. Every game is different. People waste time and time and time. A lot of times when I play UDYR and I'm winning games, I don't waste a lot of time at all. Sometimes when I do waste time, I'll let you guys know. I'm like, fuck, man, I just wasted a lot of time. Then I have to focus more on, okay, how can I be, help to my team? What do I need to do? Am I full, my Tiger sense? Do I have, or I'm Phoenix? Or I don't know what jungler I'm playing. It really depends. Oh, shit. Okay, so if I was behind, I'm like, okay, I see. I got Khaleesi, 91 damage. But regardless, I'm still going to go Cinder Hulk. And I'm still going to get my Frozen Heart and get my Mercs. I think I could have bought a Warden's Mail and a Glacial, but I decided not to. I decided to pick this up, so I go back to farming. Really nothing for me to do. All J4 has to do is watch out for that fuck-ass Jays. I mean, my bad, J4. It goes Meta, J4 Jays, whatever. Fuck. But yeah. And look at my tower. Oh, what's her tower? Okay, it's still full HP, so I guess I decided to back and make it out. One of my buffs might have been coming up. I still haven't done a dragon. And another thing about dragon, guys, dragons are if you know what to do with them, they're very important. When you play something like J4, Silent Top, Caitlyn, and then Caitlyn gets rolled and their bot lane's getting shit on, then or mid lane dies a couple times, and they really can't do the dragon. I'm definitely gonna try to start prioritizing dragons a little bit more. You watch SKT and they go for it. When I look at SKT play, I exactly know what they're doing. And when I see teams like, with the lead play against SKT and they fucking end up failing like the last 2 games of group stage, I'm like, holy shit, man. I mean, that's the game. That's the game I play is the gates, and that's what I call that shit. You know, when it comes to split pushing, when it comes to stalling, you gotta understand everything. You gotta prepare yourself for that. You know, when it comes to playing in bronze, if you think it's different, yeah, it's different. You know, yeah, they might. You know, when it comes to competitive play, but a game is a game. You know, just because they swap lanes and doing this and this and they farm better, it's because, well, of course they're professionals. But then again, when you're bronze silver, you know, like I said, it's the same old shit. It is. It's the same old shit. And if you just focus on you know what you need to do to win the game, you know, and you know what you need to do to snowball, what objectives to focus. Look at this. Look at this. Here you go. Here you go. And he dies, gets charmed, decides to stay in turret. Holy fucking damage burst. All right, so you slap, boom, just like that. See, I mean that can happen, but you know, from the very start. What are they getting out of this? Oh, J4 is going to get a free wave. Oh, shit. Let's fucking clap. What is he going to do with this wave that he's getting? Oh, shit. Is he going to be able to get this turret? You know, and it was the very, you know, from the very, very start. If this J4 had the same mindset I did, he'd probably get places. But then again, I think we pull out the same fishes. Everybody close your eyes real quick. Don't mind. Boom. I slap over here. Oh, my God. I blame that on Khaleesi. Like, why the fuck are we hitting the dragon? I mean, this shit was left at 1,000. We could have killed J4 first. Okay. But regardless, I killed him. And, oh, and I didn't realize that happened. But I do get a free red buff. But what I wanted to say was about the dragons. What is J4 going to do with one dragon right now? Nothing. Is it a big deal that we lost it? No, it's not really. Not to me. I mean, we're at 6-8 right now. We got the gold lead. You know, they fucked up. I got a lot out of, you know, when they had that, when they got triple killed up top. I smack her and I run back. Boom. I get, am I going to go down here? Boom. Slap. Acceleration gate. I'm going to run out. But yeah, when we got that triple kill, when we pushed the lanes out, you know, and plus me being a level ahead of Ahri shows you what you need to do. You know, the higher level you get, you know, sometimes when your mid laner's higher than you and you're doing really well, that's a sign. That means that you got to learn how to, you know, put what your mid has to offer into what you have to offer. You know, and that's motherfucking tanking 5 champions, slapping motherfuckers, flaming. You got fucking poke from Jace. My Khaleesi just died, 128 CS to 98. Does that do anything for Caitlyn? No, because it took J4. It's already kind of somewhat, you know, getting out of control when it comes to, you know, matching J4 to me. You know, because I'll tank 5 champions. J4 will lock somebody down. They have to come through me. And nobody wants to do that. I have an auto bear stand. So, and that's my kind of play style here. The play style that you're going to get in bronze, you can play. You have to, if you understand the game and you figure out, okay, I understand this video, but this is bronze. You know, what if Frozen Heart doesn't do it? Frozen Heart can't do it. It's all about just controlling the game, whether you're losing or winning, and knowing what the enemy team's gonna do. If you know they're gonna early siege, and 2 or 3, 4 minutes before that, you're able to farm a lane that's open for free for that time, and you end up building a 1, 2, 3 level advantage. And you know, in bronze and silver and gold, you should have 2 or 3 levels above the 80 carry. If you don't have that, it means you're fucking wasting time. And I don't know where your time is being wasted, but you're wasting time. I'm 105 right now. I felt like I got KS 5 times. If I didn't get, no, I didn't get KS, but you know, that helps my team. They get their items and they do a lot of damage. As you saw, you know, Jace jump onto Ahri with his 5 fucking kills and just like slaughtered her ass. You know, it went from 100 to like 20-30%. Oh yeah, hold on. Who am I playing with in this game? Am I playing by myself? Oh, I'm playing by myself. Okay. I thought I might have been dual Q, but yeah. What else is it? Oh yeah, there's also Trailblazer. Trailblazer is really good, but once you master the ways of sustaining and you get your Frozen Heart, then going for a Stalkers is probably the best bet. I do not like the Red Smite. The Red Smite, if you're playing against a full ungaged team, or nah, just if anything, you should get the Blue Smite. The Blue Smite is, look, boom, look at them. You see this right here? Look, this is look what they're doing right now. Flash out. They just blew all that to try to just kill me. The silent ult. I forced 3 ultis right there, and then my team comes up, and it's only 16 minutes in. I'm 106 right now, and I am hanging around right here. And look at me. While they're fighting, is there any? I don't need to be there no more. It's either I go back, I go heal, buy home guards, go to an open lane, push that out, because when the enemy team's dead, I'm using the time, you know, instead of standing around, and I did stand around a little bit, but it didn't matter. I went back to my own jungle. So I'm thinking right now, okay, I can go back, you know, I can go top, and that top turret's probably the next step. My team's going to pick up mid turret. So I kind of want to do the opposite. I want to get the most out of it. You know, when it comes to, I guess, you know, just, you know, getting more towers, focusing, you know, the value, you know, playing off your teammates, whatever you want to call it. You know, I want to, you know, get a red buff, port back, get these 2 camps, go bottom, because I know Caitlyn's going to continue to go mid, push the next 2 waves, bring Khaleesi down here, you know, farm the enemy jungle, you know, and then if Caitlyn's in this lane with me, what is she going to do to me? Okay, Frozen Heart, Mercs, SirhcEz, she's going to look at me, and I'm going to look at her, and I'm like, bitch, fuck you. And then, you know, you're going to see 5 people come at me. So let's take a look at what happened. So I go back. Slap, flame, 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 flame. Boom. We go back. I pick up Alacrity boots, and then, yeah, now, another thing about Alacrity, the thing about Alacrity is 20+ movement speed. You know, I stopped going Triforce right away because I started going for the Wits In SirhcEz, your Phoenix being, you're just leaving it on, just it's so much damage, man, when it comes to an AD carry. I feel like if I can tank for the frontline champions, not the AD, because I'm gonna be running, and okay, at the same time running at the AD carry, you are at the flame Godyr. Bottom line, slap that bitch to the back, make sure he respects it. Let's go top. So he dropped his ulti. I'm going to get the fuck out. Not going to waste my time. Take his pink ward. Now let's take a look at what I do. So I'm not focused on my team because I'm focused on, you know, what I'm trying to do. You know, what I'm thinking. And boom. Let's take a look. So look at this. This is a flame right there. Insta. Doesn't even feel it. Alright, so I gave that to J4 because I'm a nice guy. I didn't have smite up. I used my smite on a champion. I think that was worth it. If you rewind that and check it out, and if I didn't smite the champion, just let it slide, please. Thank you. Remember, guys, I'm blind. I didn't have my glasses on when I played this. I wear prescription glasses. I broke them. Kappa. Alright, so yeah. So Caitlyn right here, look at this. So this is Caitlyn AD carry. I'm 2 levels above her. I throw it in turtle stance first. Why? Because with the armor and all the tankiness that I have, I'm going to be able to tank 220 damage for free. 220 damage for free. So, you see walk? Stun. Slow it down. Oh, fuck. See, I walk. See, the reason why I walk ahead after I stun her, because I'm saying, bitch, if you're going this way, I'm going this way with you. Look at her. So, I turn around and I hit her. You see how I hit her? Okay, we're walking together. Okay, I don't mind walking with you. Hit her again and watch. Look, hit her again. Okay, body will lock the bitch. Okay. Okay, she caliber nets. She caliber nets and I don't get hit. Okay, and then boom. I'm on her. You see I'm walking with her? See that shit? Oh, man. Fucking cocksucker. And this dude KS's me. But that's all you have to do. And you just killed somebody for free. And that's a free kill right there. Meaning whoever's top lane, oh, their AD carry's dead. Doesn't really mean anything to him. He can push this out and get this turret. So much pressure mid lane, and they can't do anything about it, so they have to back. So yeah, from here on out, it's pretty much just controlling the game and just smoothly cruising to victory. I go back, pick up my recurve bow. I got a null mantle with dagger, and Wits In is going to be completed pretty soon. I'm going to go ahead and pick up this blue buff, pick up this toad, and run down bot. Oh my god, I think this is when I get fucking squatted. So another thing, when you realize you hit that next level is when they send this fucking squad on you. I don't know what they send in here. Oh yeah, what the fuck is this? Oh. So, other than that, you know, I guess, you know, my team had nothing to do right here. So they decided to join the fight. They do a lot of damage. Jace gets saved by the Janna shield. Ari comes in with the Spirit Rush. And there's Jace going down for free. Instead of just pushing mid, comes over to help me. Khaleesi and Bard are just looking around, not doing shit. Gizmo, you know, this is another thing. Like, Gizmo, all this motherfucker had to do was just stay in his fucking lane, push us out. He is getting free time. He's died 5 fucking times. He's fed. There's no need for him to be mid lane to come hold anybody's hand. There's no need for these two to be over here, just like Jace. They already had mid push, so there's really nothing the what do you call it team's gonna get besides killing me and getting a little bit of gold, because I haven't, you know, I have not died yet. So yeah, they'll get that, and that's it. Other than that, you know, they're just standing around unless, of course, they get a knock-up. Khaleesi gets a double buff because they just decided to overstay their welcome. There's the knock-up. That does land. Boom comes in with that. Alright, so whatever the fuck that's called. And Gizmo coming in. So they're actually making plays right now, I guess, right? Can't take that away from them. So, I mean, if the enemy team's dumb enough to fight after blowing so much shit onto me, then, hey, that's just solo queue, guys. But it's going to be 100 times easier when it comes to carrying games in the lower elos. I think, let's see, the road, yeah, this to count Diamond 2, but like I said, Diamond 2, it doesn't really matter. Diamond 2 is like the new Platinum, if you guys didn't know. Diamond 1 is the new Diamond, and then Diamond 3 is Gold. That's the mindset. It doesn't matter, guys. This shit's easy. If you think it's easy, it is easy, as long as you try to learn the game. But other than that, you know, Gizmo could have had free time, and you never want to force anything. You know, sometimes when you watch me play, I'll get so hyped up, but I know the ins and outs of the deer when it comes to tanking, when it comes to team fighting. Not everything, you know, I may fuck up a lot of times when it comes to team fighting, or, you know, I don't recognize shit and I just get carried away, or I'm just not that aware because, you know, I might be tired or I might be lazy. And that's mostly the case, unless it's like my first 3 or 4 games and I'm on point. But a lot of times I'm just like blah, meh, meh. Unless somebody talks shit. I think that's what somebody needs to do. The guy I go against gotta shit talk me so I can fucking go fucking insane. Alright, so Wits In completed. I got that Kindle gem and let's go flying. Wits In's gonna add to my Cinderhulk plus my Phoenix activation. Leave it activated, 55 damage. Cinderhulk, if it does 40, add another 40 to that. And then reduce NMR, more damage being dealt, you know, after reducing NMR. So, you know, it's just gonna be Burn City. You know, Triforce would probably be the item of choice as long as you stay up in levels. And I'm level 14 right now. Look at J4. Look at this. I'm trying to fight me right now. I'll throw it in Turtle Stance after several hits. And boom, I'm going to run back so that if they want to come onto me, they have to come over this wall and hit me, where it gives my team time to come in to back me up. So I sit here and wait and look around, and is it worth it to come in? So I do come back in. I drop that bear stance. So you see how I walk up after I don't bear stance and stand still. You gotta predict where the Ari is gonna either go, throw shit, what's coming at you, skill shots. And if you predict and anticipate those skill shots, you can make them miss just like that. You know, it's pretty much kind of putting them in. Okay, I don't know what the fuck this Janna's doing. But yeah, you'll see the flame. See, like right now, I'm pretty tanky. You just see the flame. Oh my god, it looks like it hurts. And then Janna, and then after that, that's Baron boys. That is Baron. All right, so you know, trying to think what else needs to be added. Oh, J4 coming in. Just gonna hit him with that Phoenix. I can leave it in there because I know he can't kill me. I know that he's got Frozen Heart and a Cinderhulk. I don't know why he went Frozen Heart on J4. That's so bad. You're better off getting a Randuin's than you are a Frozen Heart. You know, yeah, Randuin's Thornmail if anything. And don't tell me he is rushing both Thornmail and. Why the fuck would any J4 do that? Holy shit. That makes absolutely no sense. Like, Randuin's Thornmail made 100 times more sense, and then Sion already has a Frozen Heart. Let him build that Frozen Heart, because that's better. It's 100 times better. Like, J4, you don't want to ever get a Frozen Heart, unless, you know, you can depend on your teammates. Just dropping this respect right now. So I'm gonna drop that disrespect. This game's over, boys. We just gonna burn that shit. You see what I'm talking about, baby? The Cinderhulk burn. Stretch. And that's probably game. So picking up the my first dragon after lagging out after the last 2 dragons. Alright, so yeah, Jace is definitely doing a lot of damage. 20% CDR on one of his items. Mana, Last Whisper. Me, I have my Mercs, my Cinderhulk, my Frozen Heart. And it's usually Cinderhulk, Frozen Heart, and Mercs before. I will go Mercs early before even building Frozen Heart if they have a lot of CC and I'm ahead. If I know I'm ahead and I'm going to continue being higher level than the solo laners on enemy team, unless top lane the enemy top laner gets a big, he's playing a noob on your noob top laner on your team, then sometimes those top laners can be like levels above you or 1 level above you when you're doing well. And of course, being higher, a lot of times, when a top laner dominates, he's higher than the mid laner, even if they're doing good, because it's that island, man. Plus, if they're bringing smite to jungle camps, I guess just one of those things you just have to experience. Other than that, like I said, stay levels ahead, or think ahead, man. Think ahead. From the very get-go, when it comes to, the first gank, like I did on Ahri at like the 4 or 5 minute mark and killing her, and then, coming back, sometimes that early you can't get towers, but it's all about control and just being able to make the right decisions and good decisions, and you will make the wrong decisions, and as long as you make those wrong decisions and you understand what the right one was and you do it after that, you'll get used to it. And when you get used to just going for objectives slash, working your way to victory, it's not that hard, man. You focus, like this game, what did I focus on? I focused a little bit on mid lane, and after that, there's really nothing I can do for them. I don't think I went bottom because I guess they did well. I ended up 5-1 and 15, but top lane fed, and I think I might have got up there one time. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I know I talked about a lot of other stuff, so I definitely want to continue to do my ways. I get lazy sometimes, but yeah, Tuesdays and Thursdays will be the next my way. So if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like Areno. Peace, light. Alright, the runes of mastery 0, 21, and 9. Pretty much just raid bossing it right through. You can carry hard as long as you don't make stupid mistakes. If you're playing in lower elos, don't get the wits in. You're better off getting a Triforce. Me, I can depend on my team a little bit at this elo. This is pretty much like D1. But, it's all about learning the game. If you do that, GG. But, yeah, definitely get a Triforce instead of Wits In. Unless you know what you're doing and you got the game under control. Wits In, it just meltates the fuck out of people. And then per level, armor, and then flat mark attack speed, movement speed quins, and then like 3 per level MR glyphs, and then fucking cooldown per level. GG, bye, peace.